video coming from the Saygus booth here at the CES pre-show. I'm here to demonstrate a new phone by Saygus called the Vphone. So the immediate differentiator, this phone is an Android phone. Right now it's running Android 1.6 and shortly they're going to be upgrading it to Android 2.0 and it will be released by a major US carrier. It's a CDMA phone right now, so they won't say it, they're not legally allowed to say it, but you know, the writing on the wall is that it'll be released by Verizon sometime within the next few months. So the one kind of silver bullet differentiator that this phone has is that it has two cameras. It has a camera that faces away from you, has a camera that faces towards you. So let me show you. If you can see in the upper right hand corner of the phone, probably can't see very clearly, but there's a little pinhole camera there, as well as a standard camera on the back. And what that allows you to do, you can see by their blow up here, is it allows you to have a video call, which is somewhat of a first or a unique feature. As of today, there isn't really an industry standard for video calls between cell phones. So initially, it's only going to work. It's only going to work between Vphones, so between Saygus Vphones. So you have to be calling somebody that has one. That being said, it is fully standards compliant. It uses H.264 streaming and standard media encoding, and so they have the company claims to be committed to supporting open standards for video conferencing as they emerge. So the phone, again, Android has a full array of Android features. It has Wi-Fi capability. It has, as you can see the phone here, it has an accelerometer. So has a full QWERTY keyboard. The other feature, the features that I really like about this, again, it has the full kitchen sink in, but the features that I really like about it are, look at this QWERTY keyboard. One of the biggest complaints that not just myself, but every user has about a lot of the sliding keyboards is that they typically have flat keyboards that are spaced very close together. These keyboards have a nice soft contoured keys, and as you can see, they have a nice wide spacing. I've got large thumbs, and it'd be very easy for me to differentiate the keys and be able to identify which key is which and so on. And so the keyboard is the best that I've seen in a slide out format thus far. Another feature that I really like about this that kind of goes beyond just a standard array of Android features is that it has a pretty robust camera, 5 megapixels, which is pretty robust for a cell phone, and in addition to the fact it has a standard camera, or a more robust camera of the 5 megapixels, it also has an autofocus feature. So let me get the camera open. I swept it, sorry. So there is a dedicated camera button right here on the top, and so when you hold it halfway down, the same as any standard digital camera, it will autofocus, which is a nice feature. The quality of the image appears to be pretty good, and there's some other strong features I like from the camera application. The camera application itself has the ability to do face finders, and it has the ability to identify several different lighting and weather conditions. So something you don't commonly see. Those are common in it with the Android. Again, not every vendor implements it with the camera, and so specifically the autofocus feature I think is one of the more robust camera applications. Aside from that, it's a fairly standard Android phone with a full and robust set of features. Again, the big differentiators that I see are the fact that it can do video calling and it has a camera that can face you, and in addition to that, it has the largest and best textured QWERTY keyboard that I've seen. 3.5-inch capacity or capacitive touchscreen is a pretty robust touchscreen. It was a little bit, it didn't have quite the sensitivity of some of the other ones that I've used, but it's a very robust and large screen, good web browsing, and all the positives that come with Android phones. So again, right now it's the Vphone by Saygus. Should be launching with one of the CDMA carriers, which would be either Verizon or Sprint within the next few months. They're saying that it won't be rebranded, so it should be branded as the Vphone by Saygus, and should be available on your major carriers within a few months. Fairly robust phone, a little bit on the thick and heavy side. but it's robust, full-featured, has a 600 megahertz processor, so it is one of the more powerful Android phones that we'll be seeing at CES this year.